Running your own business, especially when you're starting out or, keeping things lean, it often feels like you're wearing a dozen different hats.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the head of marketing one minute, then you're deep in customer support, then tackling admin, scheduling, and trying to actually sell something.
That's just the reality for so many entrepreneurs. The vision is there, the passion's there, but the sheer number of things to do,
Mm,
it can get overwhelming fast.
totally. And look, while that initial hustle is often necessary, the real danger is getting stuck,
Yeah.
just surviving day to day. You're not really growing the business.
You're just keeping it afloat.
Exactly. So for this deep dive, we really want to explore, is there a smarter way, a faster, more scalable way to operate without immediately hiring a huge team or, frankly, burning yourself out?
Well, I think the answer increasingly lies in business automation, especially with all the advancements we're seeing now in AI.
Okay, AI-powered business automation. Let's unpack that a bit.
Hmm.
So automation itself, it's basically using tech to handle the repetitive stuff, right?
Precisely. Those manual time-sucking tasks that pull you away from the big picture. The goal is to offload the predictable work.
So you can actually focus on strategy or innovation or things that move the needle.
And what's really shifted is that this isn't just for giant corporations anymore. AI has made these tools super accessible.
Right, like voice assistants, AI agents, intelligent workflows, stuff that solopreneurs and small teams can actually use now.
Exactly. It's democratized automation in a big way.
Because that's the core problem, isn't it? Entrepreneur burnout often stems from hitting this ceiling, not because of a lack of vision, but just a lack of time.
Absolutely. Think about all those manual tasks, answering the same email questions over and over.
Oh, the scheduling back and forth, trying to find a time that works for everyone.
Right. Or constantly chasing leads, following up, making sure nothing falls through the cracks. It all adds up.
And it consumes the very hours you need for strategy, for growth, for actually thinking about the future of the business.
You end up building a business that's totally dependent on your energy, your hours. It's built on you, not on scalable systems.
Not sustainable long term if you want real growth.
Definitely not.
So the solution we're zeroing in on is this AI-powered automation. To be clear, we're not talking about replacing humans entirely, but using tech smartly for those repeatable tasks.
Exactly. For instance, think about lead response. AI can now handle those initial replies, whether someone calls, emails, or sends a DM on social media, instantly.
Okay, that's huge. What else?
Well, appointment booking. Imagine an AI that just handles all the scheduling without that endless email tennis.
That alone would save hours.
For sure. And qualifying leads, doing initial follow-ups, even managing social media posting schedules or email campaigns.
And things like logging tasks or interactions into your CRM in real time, making sure data is actually captured.
Yep, AI tools can handle a lot of that administrative back-end stuff too, keeping things consistent.
Which naturally brings up the question,
Yeah.
okay, why not just hire someone? If you're drowning in tasks, isn't hiring the obvious answer?
It's a valid thought and often part of the journey. But hiring comes with its own challenges, doesn't
No,
it?
yeah, it's expensive salary, benefits, overhead, plus the time it takes to find the right person, train them.
And even then, ensuring they consistently do all those repetitive tasks perfectly every single time, that can still be tough. Delegation isn't always perfectly efficient.
Right. Which is where this idea of an AI virtual assistant comes in. Like Ava from SGiQ Business Strategies, that's an example you hear about.
Exactly. An AI assistant like Ava offers some distinct advantages. First off, it works 24/7, never takes a break, never calls in sick,
Always on.
always on. It costs significantly less than a full-time employee, and maybe most importantly, it's programmed for consistency. It never forgets to follow up. It performs the task the same way every single time.
No supervision needed, no bad days.
Precisely. So this is how smart entrepreneurs are starting to scale now. They're staying lean, moving fast, and becoming more profitable without just throwing more people at the problem. They're using AI strategically.
Okay, so if someone's listening and thinking, all right, I need this, how do they actually start? It sounds maybe a bit complex.
It doesn't have to be. A good starting point is a simple kind of three-step framework.
Okay, lay it on us.
Step 1, audit your time. Seriously, list out everything you do in a typical week. Be honest.
Where does the time actually go?
Exactly. Then identify those repetitive, low-value tasks.
Okay.
The things that drain your energy but don't directly grow the business. Those are your prime targets for automation.
Find the bottlenecks, the time sinks.
Yep. Step 2, choose the right AI tools. Look for systems designed for entrepreneurs, not giant enterprises. This is
Okay.
where companies like SGiQ come in, providing agentic AI systems.
So things like AI voice assistants for handling calls, maybe inbound and outbound.
Right, or email and DM automation bots, those appointment scheduling bots we talked about, tools that integrate with your CRM for seamless follow-up.
Got it. So audit, then find the right tools, maybe like the ones SGQ offers. What's step 3?
Step 3 is build once, scale forever. Once you set up these automations, they run 247 in the background.
Ah, so you're not constantly micromanaging the process anymore.
Exactly. You set it up, refine it, and then it just works. It frees up your time continuously, letting the business make progress even when you're sleeping or focused elsewhere.
And this actually works. Our business is seeing real results.
Oh, absolutely. We hear from SGQ clients, for instance, who are saving 10, 15, even more hours per week.
Wow, that's significant time back.
Huge. And they're seeing things like lead response times dropping dramatically, sometimes by over 70%, which means they engage leads faster.
And likely close more deals without actually increasing their own workload.
That's the goal. There was one SGQ client quote I saw. They actually said they replaced 3 contractors with a single AI agent from SGQ.
3 contractors, wow.
Yeah, handling calls, emails, appointments, freeing up the owner's time to focus purely on brand growth and strategy. That's powerful.
That really paints a picture. So, okay, for you listening right now, if you're feeling that strain, that doing it all pressure, and you want to scale without burning out,
Then exploring AI-powered automation really seems like the next logical step.
and maybe checking out something concrete, like booking a free automation roadmap with SGQ. You mentioned they offer that.
Yeah, they do. It's basically a session where they help you pinpoint your biggest time wasters and show you step by step how AI, potentially their Ava assistant, could automate them.
So it's a personalized plan.
Exactly. Tailored to your specific business needs.
Okay, that sounds incredibly valuable.
Hmm.
I think the big takeaway here really is that your time is your absolute most valuable resource as a business owner.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be spent on tasks a machine can handle efficiently and consistently.
By embracing these AI tools designed for entrepreneurs, like Ava from SGQ that we've discussed,
Yeah.
you can actually shift your role
Right. You move from being like the chief everything officer and firefighter,
to being the actual CEO, focusing on strategy, direction, growth.
running your business like a CEO, not like a one-person support team. That's the transformation.
Okay, final thought to leave everyone with then. Just think about this. What is the one single task in your business that, if you could automate it today, would have the biggest positive impact?
Yeah, on your business growth and just your personal time and sanity.
What would that one thing be? Something to definitely mull over.